story. But frankly, I never put any stock in that Hulk business. What do you have, Lubin?
Research shows two things, Mr. Hines. One, 75% of the Register's readers believe that the Hulk exists. And two, all our data indicates that the creature is for real.
So, Mr. LaFront's plan would certainly hurt the Register.
And double Limelight circulation. Worth a good deal more, I think, than $1 million.
But wouldn't it be better to catch the thing alive?
A much more problematic and expensive task, also unnecessary. Wouldn't a dead Bigfoot serve you as well as a live one?
Lubin?
Everything considered, he's right.
Well, of course, the problem is that we just can't afford the risk of the initial $180,000 to set this thing up.
For you, there's no risk whatsoever. My account at the Herbalist Suisse Bank. I will instruct my bankers to set aside $180,000 in trust to match the money you put up. If I do not deliver the Hulk, you will be fully repaid. Do we have an arrangement?
No problems with accounting.
We have a deal.
Thank you.
Mr. LaFront, how are you going to do it?
For now, let us just say I've studied my objective well. I know the Hulk's tendencies. I plan to create the ideal environment for him. And if he follows his usual patterns, he's mine. Is our Cabot Foundation on schedule?
The equipment should start arriving today.
Have you checked the journals yet?
All our publicity is out, sir.
Good. Now let's see who bites.
Be careful. Don't jar the circuitry.
Yes, Dr. Cabot, we've got it.
So that's the DNA transposer.
Yes. That's it, my ungainly child, finally taking its first steps. Oh, I've waited a long time.
Congratulations.
Well, they're not in order yet, but thanks. You know, Mr. LaFront, I really must commend you on finding this lab. Its facilities fit my needs to a T.
Well, I research my work carefully.
Oh, I'm still pinching myself. It's like a dream, especially for one who's been so consistently unfashionable in the scientific world.
The price of genius.
There's just one thing I'm curious about. These people that are funding me, I don't know them.
Businessmen, speculators, they hope to make a killing off your research.
And what if I don't make sufficiently lucrative discoveries?
Oh, don't worry about them. They'll still get a good tax write-off. And what about references, Mr. Bedford?
Well, I've been out of the field for a while. I could get them, but it might take some time.
Oh, that's all right. Are you familiar with the Absalon 4511 homogenizer?
Yes, I've operated one.
Excellent. Where was that?
That would have been in my last job. That was at the Kressler Institute.
Oh, is there someone at Kressler I could contact for reference?
Well, I wasn't there very long. I doubt very much that they'd remember me. You know, they had a fire there and all the records were destroyed.
Yes, I'd heard. Well, that's not very important. Your qualifications seem excellent, and frankly, we're in desperate need of personnel. How soon could you be here?
2 days.
Very good. Looking forward to seeing you, Mr. Bedford.
Thank you.
Bedford seems like a good possibility.
Yes. Says he's been out of the field for some time, yet he's familiar with the most advanced equipment.
And no references.
The very question made him decidedly uncomfortable. Activate the Paris computer. Place him in the same category as the others. Well, several locations Bedford gave coincide with sightings of the creature.
And the dates are close, too. That makes 5 good suspects now.
More than I anticipated, given the necessary background. Has the special shipment arrived from Texas?
This morning, sir. The target represents your estimate of the creature's height and mass.
Excellent.
Well, sir, that should stop the Hulk.
Where are you headed? The New Cabot Foundation near Tipton. Going right by it. Hop in.
This will be your room, Mr. Bedford.
Thank you.
We eat 3 times a day. The kitchen's open 24 hours. If you have any other needs, that's my department. Any questions, sir?
No, you're more than efficient. Sort of remind me of my old first sergeant.
It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. You hated him, I bet.
Well, something like that. But I can't think of anybody I'd rather be in a jam with.
I hope we never find ourselves in a jam. I hope you're comfortable, sir.
Thank you.
Since Mr. Bedford is experienced with micromanipulators and DNA homogenizers, I thought it would be of particular use to you, Doctor.
Yes, indeed. Where did you train?
Well, mostly at the Culver Institute.
Oh, one of the long line of institutions that denied me a grant. But don't worry, I won't hold it against you if you're good. The lab's this way.
Well, Alex, what do you think of him?
Well, he's as good a suspect as anyone we've hired so far, sir. He's a nice man.
Nice. Alex, you wouldn't be losing your objectivity on me, would you?
No, sir.
Good. We've been together a long time. I'd hate to see it. Careful about fraternizing with nice Mr. Bedford. You may have to shoot him.